I am the Senate. Do it.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Senate Reviews. I'm your host, Jacko, the one and only, along with my co-host,
Starkiller1341. And guys, this is going to be a lot of great content, anything and everything Star Wars. And in the first episode, we're going to be talking about the Domino Squad in the first two episodes they appeared in, and the rest of them.
It's going to be really good, isn't it, George?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
We've got a lot of high hopes for this YouTube channel. I mean, we're in isolation at the moment, so the situation we're in is kind of bad, but we're going to try and make it as much fun as possible. We're going to try and keep it relevant to, like, real. We're not going to make it too in-depth. Hopefully, we're going to mix it a bit with humour, a bit of comedy, but we're also going to teach you some things about Star Wars because it's a great franchise to get into, and I mean, it's just one of the greatest genres, like, to ever be a part of and love.
And we've wanted to do this for quite a while. I know I've wanted to make Star Wars fact content. We're adding both of, like Jack said, we're adding both of our unique styles to it. Bit of fact, a bit of comedy. So I think it's going to be a nice blend of everything.
I'm looking forward to it, and to you viewers who are watching, thank you so much. Like, literally, we'll jump right into this episode soon, or literally right now.
The Domino Squad began their life in Camino like all clones. This squad clashed often and were in grave danger of not being selected for active military duty.
Cut it out! If you two would focus on fighting droids as much as you do fighting each other, you might stand a chance out there.
I think during this Domino episode, I think George Lucas and Dave Filoni were craving a meat feast pizza from Domino's, and they just happened to be in the studio ready to write the episode, and they came up with the word Domino Squad. I mean, Domino's really? As why it's called Domino Squad. Isn't that right, George?
Yeah, let the dominoes fall.
That would be putting it mildly. Broke formation.
Disobeyed orders, and you left a man behind. You broke rule number 1.
Fighting each other, you might stand a chance out there.
I'll live.
CT002010 was given the name Droidbait for, well, always being easy bait, and the first one who would get shot during training. Droidbait was also the first member of the Domino Squad to die.
Droids!
So, George, Starkiller, how you doing?
I'm very good, sir. Yes, I'm very good. This is good
I'm
fun.
having so much fun.
This.
Oh, funny. But I think it's all just a cover.
CT-4040 was given the name Cut Up by bounty hunter Master Chief after they got into a fight.
Clone, hit me! Hit me, you joker! Can't take anything seriously, can you? You're a real cut-up, aren't you? Come on!
Cut Up died true to his name, literally getting cut up.
Don't forget about those giant eels. Don't forget about those giant eels. Don't forget about those giant eels. I'll live.
CT-782 was given the name Heavy by maintenance clone 99. Heavy took a leadership role of the squad, was compassionate to his fellow brothers, and ultimately gave his life to save his friends.
Do we take prisoners?
I don't.
Well, I've got a question for you. And the question is, if Heavy survived and didn't die at the Rishi station, do you think he would have become an ARC Trooper or would have been signed up for the ARC Trooper program? And if he did, what would his colour scheme or costume would be like? What would because all ARC Troopers have like distinctive markings and they all have different patterns, what would his colour scheme be?
Okay, I think Heavy. Right, first off, I think Heavy should have survived the Rishi station incident. I think we didn't get to see enough of him because he was the leader of the Domino Squad, and I think he would have had the same colorings of the 501st, like Echo and Fives, ARC Trooper armor, but I think it would have been a little different because Heavy is special and he's the leader. So I think the color pattern would have been a little like Commander Havoc's pattern. I don't know what you think. Yeah, I see something like Havoc's coloring. And his minigun, yes, he would have had his minigun, definitely. Yeah.
Just like Commander Ford. Commander Ford
yes.
His primary minigun.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would have loved to see Heavy survive, but unfortunately not.
Fives, you and Tup take 10 of your best men and support Master Tiplar.
CT-27-5555, known as Fives, is one of the most important clones in history. Fives became an elite ARC trooper alongside Echo, took part in countless missions and campaigns during the Clone War. Fives met his untimely end when he nearly exposed Palpatine's Order 66 plot. Fives was killed by Commander Fox, a sad end.
Fives! 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 Get this ray shield off!
So, who's your favorite member of the Domino Squad? Not necessarily who you think is the best, overall member, just your favorite personal member.
My favorite. Fives. What else? Fives has to be. I mean, he lasted so long, been on so many missions, like you said. He had some great moments, like in the Citadel and the Citadel Rescue, the battle for Annexes, like recent episodes. Like he's just so much. Plus he became an ARC trooper along with Echo, which was really good.
Yeah, that was nice.
He was one of the earliest clones to try the experimental Phase 2 armor.
We've run through this a million times before in training.
Yeah, I know. I just... I don't feel like myself.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
CT-1409, known as Echo, for repeating everything, became an ARC trooper alongside Domino member 5. Echo was seemingly killed on the Citadel mission, but survived. Echo was used by the Techno Union and the Separatists against his will as a weapon against the Republic. Echo was successfully rescued, and although missing limbs and having cybernetic implants, Echo was accepted into Clone Force 99. He is the sole survivor of the Domino Squad.
Oh, that was a eventful episode, wasn't it, George?
It was really good. I think we got to talk about most things, but we're going to do just like a little overview now, Jack, aren't we?
Yeah, just a wee overview of like how we thought the episode went, and just like, do you think that just, I don't know, just a review of the whole entire episode, like what would be your favourite moment, or what would be your best moment from the episode, like from the episode we've done?
Yeah, well, I think talking about just each Domino Squad member individually, because the whole point of the Domino Squad, and well, this is the lesson I learned from them, is individuality. They managed to pass that Citadel challenge test, unlike any other clone. Even Bravo Squad couldn't do that. That's people we didn't talk about Bravo Squad, but
they think outside the box.
Yeah, they did. They thought outside the box. Brick, the bounty hunter, he cheated. Ellis wasn't happy with that. Jack T wasn't happy, but
nope.
They thought outside the box. They completed the challenge, and also Heavy's discussion with 99 said they were just numbers, but 99 showed that they weren't just numbers.
I remember that moment. That was like, I remember that episode played, and it played at the end of when they all graduate. It plays this like sort of World War II kind of music. Yeah. It actually does have like the trumpets, and it's sort of like they're congratulating them, saying they're no longer cadets, they're troopers, and then they're like company attention, and they go off into the cruiser, and sort of the theme that they ended off is sort of like a World War II theme. You have like the trumpets playing, and it sort of gives me chills every time, because you just, each clone has like a story to tell. Even there's thousands of them in that one clip.
Yes.
But, and the thing, you don't know where they're going. You want to find out what planet they're going to, who they're going to fight, who's their generals they're being assigned to, what battalion. So like literally does get your mind thinking. And I thought it was a brilliant episode. I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, like just touching on what you said there. Yeah, the biggest takeaway, I think, the biggest lesson is individuality. Like what we said, you know, each clone has their own story, and it can relate to real life. You know, no one is just a number. You know, everyone.
Yeah, we're all individuals. We all have our own stories. We all have our own talents, our own traits. We all have like literally everything that makes us human, makes us who we are.
Exactly, we're all unique.
And genetically made. I don't know about you, but I feel like I was made in a DNA chamber.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah. But no, before we close off this video, I want to say a massive thank you to George, StarColor1341, for coming on and doing these videos with me. We're hopefully going to be doing groups together, like we're hoping to sit in the same room together once Isolation's over and do the reviews a bit better.
Yeah.
And we're thinking about bringing some guests on for other episodes, but we'll have to wait until Isolation's over.
Yeah.
But we have so much in planned and so much in store, and it's just literally just a hobby, just something we've always wanted to do, and now we're getting the chance to actually just go out and do it. And I think that's fantastic, isn't it, George?
Yeah, we always talked about this, Jack. We talked about it for years, but finally we're doing it, and you know, we have the knowledge, we have all this years of watching Star Wars and loving the franchise, and it's good to finally be able to just get out there and do it. And I'm looking forward to when Isolation's over to do it in person, just like you said.
Thanks
a lot, Jack. This has been great.
It has been great.
And you'll see a lot more content, guys.
Yes, you will see a lot more content from us. But we also want to give a big shout out to Thomas, Mr. TMM Vlogs, Mr. TMM Productions. He's my brother, Thomas. He's also kind of a Star Wars fan, but I wanted to give him a shout out because just go check his channel out. He's a good filmmaker, production person. And also, I want to say, if you have Disney Plus, check out the 2 recent episodes of The Siege of Mandalore. Oh my goodness, that is, we're gonna, we can't, I watched it yesterday and I could not maintain my hype. I got up and I voice noted George saying, they've dropped the bombshell, they dropped the bombshell.
Yeah.
Like, I literally jumped out of my bed and like, I nearly had a panic attack. Like, it was just so incredible.
I know, I want to talk about it right now, but no, we can't give spoilers at the minute, it's too early.
No, lips sealed.
Yeah, lips sealed. Thanks guys for watching.
Right, thank you guys for watching. This is the Senate Reviews, and we'll see you in the next video.
Ah!
Bye!